opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. Hi, folks. John Schaumby alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Randy Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. He's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Ready to go? And here's the veteran outfielder, Johnny Damon. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And he walked him.
Leading off tonight for Boston.
It's Wade Boggs now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And another ball.
If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. High fly ball, shallow right field. Cameron in position. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch of the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. On the run, throw to first. That's out number 3. And the Red Sox leave 1. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And today's starter, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
The designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You know, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And it's caught for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Good steal a second right there. And now the table is set in the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. A 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Junior.
And now for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The pitch. That one way outside, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Seattle, scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Kevin Youkilis.
Kevin Youkilis.
The 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. He's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Out there to center. Griffey gets under it. Junior makes the play.
The second baseman,
Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Youkilis leads off first with 1 away. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike 3.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top.
Here's Trevor Story now. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Just misses. And the count is 2-2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Good job to fight that one off. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back there. That's and this place is rocking. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And he deals. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting 9, The right fielder, Mike Cameron.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Cameron. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And the right-hander deals.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here, but the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in Seattle, top half of the third inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The right fielder, number 18, Johnny Damon.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Johnny Damon. The Mariners leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Grounder off the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So stepping in for Boston, Wade Boggs. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him swinging. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
The line to the pitch. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the righty deals. Big stack center field, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Martinez checks the runner. Rodriguez dives back in safely. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Well, these Mariners did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and fires. Fastball for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ripped to first, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Edgar Martinez up next for the Mariners. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One out, base is empty. And now Ken Griffey Jr. Popped up to the left into foul ground, drifts towards it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. The 2-1. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
Count is full.
And the pitch. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Here comes a pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. But a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
The 1-1. And another ball.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
The first baseman, Kevin Youkilis.
And stepping in for Boston, Kevin Youkilis. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at second here with 2 away. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. This one in the air. Seager settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Red Sox lead one. Still down 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now here is Luke Raley.
No left field.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. And the pitch.
Ball. 2-2 to count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Got it by him for the K.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone is just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2 on the way. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. McGuire makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Two outs, base is empty. And another ball.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
That's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And there's the strike. Bounce to third. Boggs. And that is the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 3 and the Red Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom.
And now the lefty. Way outside, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And now it's filled up.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story. One out, bases empty. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Smoked to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The catcher, number 3.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's Reese McGuire. The pitch. Story on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Really nice swipe at second right there, and he knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
The M's leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The pitch. Just missed. Story on at second with 2 down. In for a strike, and the count is even 2-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Three and 2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 on with 2 away. Wade Boggs, the next to hit. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. This one high in the air to left center. Raley sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Mariners 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
The designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
And another ball.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And it's filled up.
The count's full.
And they'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
Leading up for the Mariners.
So man aboard. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Winkowski, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pulling high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. The fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Now a chance for Edgar Martinez. This one in the air. And Martinez is out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering, runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back in Seattle, here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. Left-hand batter waits. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jim Rice up next for the Red Sox. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, right side. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kevin
Youkilis will hit next. The pitch. And another ball. The Red Sox trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mariners 3 and the Red Sox nothing. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Brennan Bernardino.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
Ball
another
two.
ball. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The pitch. Raleigh started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And now it's 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And here it comes. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Raley off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Raley back in on a dive. Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's downstairs and outside. That one misses. Ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit. Next offering upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And now a full count.
Count full.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Randy Johnson gives way. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Taylor Saucedo taking over on the mound.
Number 60, Taylor Saucedo.
Runner on at first with one gone. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. And the pitch. That one fouled off. The Mariners leading by 3 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That one not close. And the count's even at 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher.
That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. The tag.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Out towards left center. On the move to the alley. He's got it. And that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Zach Kelly.
Now pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Kyle Seager.
For the Mariners, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike. 95 with that one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Number 63 up and throwing. Winkowski warming up as well. 1-2 now. And that's too high. And that skips in the dirt. 3-2. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Cameron.
And now the right fielder, Mike Cameron. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Rodriguez.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. That's to third. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now back.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. Pitches high. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Rodriguez at second with 2 down. Lined in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're up by 4. Crawford into second, and he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now back.
Here's a big power threat. Edgar Martinez. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line. Damon drifts towards it. And that is that. RBI double for the M's. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Santos.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking his hitters.
Gregory Santos.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Johnny Damon. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
David Ortiz, the next to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And out front for the strikeout. And we're back on the bottom of the 8th, and now Ken Griffey Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Right-handed reliever. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer flag. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. The 1-1. In the air, out towards left center, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rice sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jorge
Polanco up next for the Mariners. Raleigh off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the left fielder, Jim Rice.
Jim Rice.
The wind of the pitch. So now 1-2.
Clearly a sitting fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Now the throw to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
Man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Kevin Youkilis. Here comes a pitch. And he swings through that one.
If you want to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Masataka Yoshida. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Vaughn Grissom.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Andres Munoz.
Number 75.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the pitch.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Not close with that one. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. The pitch stays alive. Triple digits on that last pitch.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. Trevor Story now at the plate. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball. Righty to the plate.
Ball inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
All around you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Maybe going to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Reese McGuire digs in now. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a slow roller. On the first ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.